Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Sunday, the 17th of July 2022. This is my weekly analysis video where I go over all the pairs I'm trading on the Forex charts, the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So thanks for watching the videos. Always appreciated. If you do like them, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That would be also greatly appreciated. There might be a little bit of background noise. I've got doors open and my flatmate's a little bit sick, and we've actually got a cleaner cleaning around me at the moment, so there could be some background noise. So apologies for that, but we'll get through it all. So as usual, thank you for watching. Let's have a look at the news ahead for the week. It's a busy week, but it's not a busy week, if you know what I mean. So this is the free Forex economic calendar from Forex Factory. Everyone can access this. I think you just got to subscribe with an email address. It's free. Good thing about it is you can filter it, so you can just see what's high impact events or medium impact events, and you can also choose which pairs you want to look at and also put it in your local time. Now, I'm currently in Pattaya, Thailand, so all my times are in local Indo-China times, they call it, which is the same as Bangkok, Hanoi, Phnom Penh, etc. So let's have a look. Monday the 18th, which is tomorrow. New Zealand CPI numbers. Aussie on Tuesday. Monetary policy meeting minutes. Or I've got Wednesday out of the UK. CPI numbers, retail sales. CPI numbers out of Canada, and also what do we else got? Thursday gets a little bit busier. We've got the Japanese interest rate news, which really doesn't affect the markets much. It's not like interest rate news like US or the UK or anything like that. She's a bit dead, a bit quiet, the old Japanese interest rates. It's pretty much been zero forever. What else we got? But it gets, we've got a few of the flash manufacturing PMI numbers out of Europe on Thursday, and out of the UK. I keep on forgetting that the UK is not a part of Europe anymore. Now, European main refinancing rate is their interest rates news, so that can have an effect on pairs that are euro-based, like the Swiss franc or the euro itself, obviously. So look, what else we got? Monetary policy statement, that goes hand in hand with that. Euro ECB press conference. I'm not even sure what that is. If you want to know what something is, just click on this little yellow envelope on the right here. It brings up some sort of information box that tells you what it is, etc. Now, how do I get rid of that? Doesn't matter. Friday, we've got not much. Out of the US, we've got flash services, PMI numbers. That's about it for the week ahead. All right, before we get into the charts, as usual, we'll go to this Word document. You can pause the video, have a read, take a screenshot, etc. It just explains the setups, what the different colors are on the charts, what the different settings are, etc. I normally go through them in a way when I go through the charts, but some people just like to stop and read this, which is fair enough. I understand that English is not everyone's first language, or you don't understand my accent, I talk too quick or too slow. I get that. So just have a read of this, pause it. I'll just scroll down slowly so you can have a read and pause the video if you wish. So we go through it all anyway, but the main indicator, other than the red and green dots on the chart, price chart itself, they're the sort of buy and sell signals. You've got three moving averages, and also down the bottom of the chart there's a MACD pattern, which is just basically a zero lag MACD. Oscillates around a zero level, so generally I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level, so it's all pretty straightforward. So that's it. Now let's get on to the charts, if we can find them. I know they're in here somewhere. There they are. All right. Just going to have a pause here so I can clear my breath. Okie dokie, back on. I don't know, we're all a bit crook at the moment for some reason. So I use TradingView as my default sort of analysis platform for trade analysis. I don't actually trade from TradingView. I just like it because it makes life a lot easier for me when it comes to screenshots, etc. And I can access it from my phone, which is good. But all my trading is done off MT4, MT5. Now, normally the good thing about TradingView is, one good thing is on a Friday, you generally get an idea what's happening on Monday, whereas MT4, MT5 don't do that. The dots won't present on MT4, MT5 until the actual open on Monday morning. Whereas TradingView, on the close of Friday, so I know exactly what's happening Monday as long as there's no huge gaps in the markets. So this is my watch list on the right here. As you can see, it's in alphabetical order. It's just random pairs. There's some pairs I'd swap out. I'm not a trade signal service. These are just to give you examples of how the setups work and some trade management ideas, and to show you that the system does work just by calling trades, and call the losses the winners, and the ones that break even, the ones that we make mistakes like we all do. Trading is not perfect, but this gives you a fair idea. Now, generally, if it's highlighted in orange, means I'm going to talk about it in the video. If it's highlighted in light blue, means there's been a trade on and I've taken some action. No highlight means there's no trade on. Dark blue means a trade on, no action's been taken as yet. So normally the information is on the chart itself. I've got the pair, the date, what the signal was, and my thoughts on the trade, etc. Then any sort of trade management. Now, we're in a sell here. This is the AUDJPY. They're in alphabetical order. So we got a sell here, AUDJPY. Stop is below there. You can see my notes here already. So the 29th of June, we closed half. So let's have a look at 29th of June, which is the open about here, which is at the previous low, closed half. We've moved the stop down, and even again we've moved the stop down. So stop's inside there. Now, the reason it's highlighted in yellow, I'm actually considering a potential buy on this. There was a buy signal here. I declined to take it. I just didn't. It's against the trend. You can see the moving averages. But now there's this nice price went against me if I'd taken the buy. So there's a chance it could have been close to being stopped out if I had taken the buy. But the price came down, retested this low, and it's now we've got a couple of bullish candles. So we get in on, say, Monday. We're getting in a better price than we would have on the original buy. And I like this little support level. You could even make an argument that it is divergence there because MACD's going up and price has sort of gone flat. So I'm looking at a buy on AUDJPY on Monday morning. So that's a gimme. It'll be on the open of the Monday candle as long as it opens somewhere in the vicinity of where it closed. The stop loss will be, if I find my lines here, stop loss will be around, I'm a shocker here, I can't find anything. All right, I don't know what's going on here, but the stop loss is just going to be below this low here somewhere. So that's the AUDJPY. That's the only new trade for Monday that I'm looking at. Let's go through these pairs. And AUDJPY, we're in a few trades. You'll see generally the most recent trades are on the right, but you might see other trades. So in this case, we've got buy on the 18th of May, which is this one here. You can read my notes on what we've done with that so far. The stop is in, can't lose on that trade at all. So we've closed half, can't lose on it, all good. Took a sell here on the 10th of June. Again, you can read my notes. That was against the trend, but I like this sort of resistance level. Made some money on that. Stops in a position now. We can't lose on that. So we can't lose on that buy, and we can't lose on that sell. We made a little bit of profit on both of them. So winner, chicken dinner there. Now my last trade was this buy on Friday morning. There's a lot of correlation. There's a lot of yen pairs that were same sort of signal. So I did mention that at the time. Just be careful when it comes to if you're trading like 3 pairs, no all involved the yen. Just be careful of your overall risk, because if they all go against you, you are in the poo. So latest trade was this buy, taken on the Friday the 105th of July, whatever that is. I'd say that'd be the 15th of July. Hang on, where are we? Yeah, 15th of July. My bad. I'll fix that right now. Where are we? 15th of July, Jim. Yeah. So that's all good. So 15th of July, new buy signal. You can read the notes. Like I said, just pause the video, read my notes. There's plenty of notes on these charts. Also, generally, if I take these trades, I do post them on the Trading View through their social media platform. So you can follow them along there, see how they go. That's the Oz Yen. We're looking good there. 3 trades on, can't lose on 2, and 1's in slight profit. AUDUSD. Now this is one I mentioned. It's been highlighted. This buy signal is still valid here. We're in a sell, so let's get that out of the way first. There's a stop in place for the sell, which is good. I could probably bring that down a little bit if I had to. This green dash line is a big number on the Aussie. It's the 70-cent level. We're below that at the moment. Price tends to bounce around a fair bit. Now this buy signal is still valid, and I think in last week's video I drew a trend line. I said if it break the trend line, we might look at taking another buy, because MACD Platinum's heading up, price is heading down, so there's regular bullish divergence. Still hasn't cracked this sort of line. I've adjusted this line a couple of times and it hasn't really forced the issue through yet, so I'm still looking at it. If I do, I'll probably bring the stop on the sell down, take the buy. The stop for the buy will be just below here. It's be a high risk trade against a downtrend. So I'm still looking at this Aussie potential, because the last dot was a green dot and there's been no red dot since. So we're technically still in buy mode, and with the MACD going up and that going down, we've got divergence. So that's the Aussie, so I'm still watching it. EURCAD, we're in a sell here, going well. You can read my notes. 5th of June, we closed half and we moved the stop down, so we can't lose on that. Now, let's go to, yeah, I probably should have brought my stop. I might just leave the stop where it is at the moment. There was a buy signal on Thursday, for Friday morning. I declined to take it. Main reason being, and I thought about it, the main reason being it's against the trend and there's no supporting divergence. Generally, I like to see some sort of divergence if I'm taking a counter trend trade. In this case, but the other thing that did sort of get my attention was the MACD Platinum is a long way below the 0 level, which is a good thing. So it could have been, I may still have a look at this, see how we go on Monday, maybe Tuesday, because this MACD Platinum's a long way below the 0 level, and this oscillates around the 0 level. So, and generally I'm looking to buy when it's below it and sell when it's above it. So it's the EURCAD, nothing doing at the moment, can't lose on that sell low, that's a good thing. Euro Yen, highlighting orange again for a reason. The reason being, this we had a sell signal on the 4th of July. That was there. 7th of July, which was 3 days later. Where is that? Which was in here somewhere. We closed half. It was a nice double top here. High risk trade against the trend. Closed half. We're out. Had a stop in place somewhere, moved my stop down, and it's since been stopped out. So that's why stopped out for an overall profit. So that's why I left that on. I always leave this stuff on the charts just to show you guys what happened at the end of the week. So we can get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. It's all gone. So now the only trade we've got on is this buy from Friday. Again, it's another yen pair. Just be careful. There's divergence there. You can see by the green trend lines. Hidden bullish divergence, which I like. Lower lows on the MACD Platinum and higher lows on the what do you call it? Price. I'll tell you what, my cleaner's noisier than I thought she was. So yeah, so we're in a buy there, stop losses there. So all good in the yen, we'll change that, it's nothing, so it's good. Euro USD, still one of these trades where we're in many trades. We're on a few sells, we're in all these red lines of sells. So the first one's 14th of Feb, and we've got one here, 4th of April, we're in sell, another one here, 9th of June or 10th of June, I think that last one was. Looking at that, yeah, 10th of June. Stops are basically, I could probably bring the stops down a little bit. There's a grey warning line. We've had a couple of goes of buys, not much success. But the good thing is the sells are doing well. And it was brought up, I think, and I did mention it in last week's video, that sometimes I lost my train of thought there completely. Sorry about that. What was brought up was the overnight swap rates, or the interest rates on the Euro USD. The sell side is very minimal, so it's not an issue at all. Maybe if you're if these were 3 USD Japanese yen trades or another exotic pair where the overnight interest rates are a little bit big, you might be a bit nervous. But no, this is pretty good. So we've got a potential heading for another buy. Now, if that's the case, I'll probably bring these stops down a little bit. Generally, I'd like to keep the stop between the 50 and the 100. So that's the 50, the bottom one. 100's that one that's a little bit hard to see. Just keep them in that sort of no man's land. We can't lose them in those 3 trades, so we're all good. Pound Aussie, let's have a look. What are we in? We're in a sell. We've already taken some action on this. It's sort of gone sideways. There's this nice resistance level. We went sideways, 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 sideways. So I had a gutful of it, and I said, that's it. 15th of July, I closed half. We would have been through the 0 level on the MACD Platinum. And I just tightened the stop right up. So just protecting the trade, reducing the risk. We're still on. This thing drops off the cliff, great. We've still got half a position on, so it's not the end of the world. Pound yen, highlighted in blue, means we've taken a trade against another yen pair. So there was actually 3 yen pairs, I think, all buys. So there's your correlation. It's just something you've got to be careful of. So we took it based on, you can read my notes here, it's pretty straightforward. My only concern is that the market structure is not pretty. It's not perfect, is it, by any means? Like, normally you go up and down and pullbacks. Here we've got this big sort of level here, it's extended, and we've also got this level along the bottom here. Prices come back here, MACD Platinum's below 0 level, so it's worth taking a buy there, which we've done. So it's the pound yen. Moving down the list, get my fingers going. New Zealand CAD's the next one off the rank. Currently in a sell, and this is information here on the 28th of June. You can see what I've done. I've closed on the 4th of July. Dragged my stop down on the same date. It's all good. Can't lose on the sell, which is good. And Friday I took a new buy here. Higher risk trade, a little bit of divergence there, regular bullish divergence. It's against the trend, so it is high risk. So if you normally risk, say, 2% on trade, you may only risk, say, 0.5% or something like that. And with this too, I've got some protection on the downside with the sell. So it's a lower risk trade again because of that extra protection. So that's the New Zealand CAD. And the final pair we're going to look at that we've got trade on is gold. Now, this is blue line along here. You're probably wondering what it is. Let's have a look. It's obviously a zone of some sort. And there it is. It's It's been a zone that's been touched many times before, and we're heading towards it again. Gold's a bit tough to trade at the moment. Well, I think it is. I always find it's tough to trade. This green dotted line is actually the 1800 level, which is a big number on gold. Seemed to be a real sticking point for a long time. We've broken down well through that at the moment. You can read my notes. 14th of June, we took the trade. Where are we? 1st of July, stop was moved down. 8th of July, closed half. Then 4th of July, stop was moved out even below the 1800 level. So can't lose on gold. All good. Good. Actually, it's actually not a bad list today. We've had, I don't think there's any losing trades, was there? So let's just have a look at these three just for maybe shits and giggles. US dollar, which is obviously the main currency pair trade all over the world, and it's involved in over 70% of the currency market. So it's still a chart you can follow. I've tried trading it. It's a little bit different when it comes to pip values and position sizing and stuff like that. So it was just, I had to think too much, so I sort of gave it a miss. But I do watch it, and I mark up my charts and call the sort of all these red is sell signals, and obviously blue is buy signals. So I draw divergence, trend line breaks. So just so you can have a look. The trend is up, as you can see. Moving averages are a nice steady up spread. US 500, which is the US stock market. The last signal was a sell. So but it's popped up on 15th of July. So it's still a downtrend, but it looks like we've got higher lows here now, so we might be heading up all right. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's the US stock market, so generally it's got a positive bias. So, but like all markets, they go up and down, and it's still a chart. And Bitcoin, BTC USD, seems to have found support around this 20,000 level. All the doom and gloomers are out saying it's going to zero. I don't know whether Bitcoin will be around in 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know. But cryptocurrency of some sort will be, in my opinion. It's the way of the future. It just makes sense. So Bitcoin's the granddaddy of cryptos at the moment. So that's generally what I follow. So the last signal was a sell. Not a very good one. I do trade with robots on this, and I am setting up robots this week because I think we're pretty close to the bottom, and the way the robots trade, even if it drops down to about 12,000, I'm still making money, so it doesn't really matter. So that's it for the charts, guys and girls. Like I said, if you like these videos, please hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. All these trades are called at the time. So when on the day, generally I wake up around about 6 a.m. The new candle opens at 4. I take a screenshot and I post them in the JAGfx groups, which is the Facebook group or the Telegram channels, or Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, and they're placed in a shared folder. Everyone's got access to them, and everyone's more than welcome to join those groups also. Like I said, weekend's just about done. It's nearly 4 o'clock here on a Sunday. It's rest day for me. Maybe catch up a bit of sport, and we will talk to you folks next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thanks for watching. Cheers.